I'm Lee Tran. I am a co-founder of Socially Awkward. I am also a programmer, designer, and artist. The Socially Awkward is an LGBTQIA-led team of 3 multidisciplinary programmers. We also cover art, audio, and game design. Are we actually socially awkward? Probably. We are currently working on our second puzzle game, Nadia and the Puzzle House, where you play as the titular Nadia exploring the aforementioned puzzle house, solving various mysteries and meeting a wide cast of characters. As you explore, you'll also be presented with various puzzles or logic games scattered throughout the house. I grew up playing games like Seventh Guest, Myst, and Professor Layton, so much of our inspiration comes from those type of games. But while these games may have a large fan base by their own right, we found that there weren't a whole lot of games in this genre, so we felt like there was a gap to fill. When we originally sought to create Nadia and the Puzzle House, we had a handful of puzzles as well as a ghost story where the main character has to come to terms with her own death. We wanted to come up with a setting that would help tell a lot more varied stories. So we imagined what a house could have looked like 100 years ago, and we imagined what would happen to the house as the years go by. A house could get remodeled, renovated, repurposed. In a similar vein, the house could also have parts demolished, caught fire, or damaged, and those would also attribute changes to the house. We also imagined the residents that would live there, who would come, who would go, who would stay, and who would eventually pass on. And even though the game is Nadia's story, we want to use every character, every resident, past and present, as a vessel to tell stories that we don't typically hear in video games. While Nadia and the Puzzle House might be a puzzle game first and foremost, we thought it would be an excellent vessel to tell the stories of our communities, of people whose voices aren't typically heard. And as our team develops more puzzles and stories, we can compile them into a neat little package for players to casually discover them. Really have that solve puzzles with lo-fi beats vibe going on. We just really love puzzles and we really love stories, so we really think this game is special.